Hello and welcome back to the EmpowerHer Business Accelerator podcast. I am Philippa Channer, and today we're tackling all of your burning questions about ideal clients and buyer personas. Remember, knowing your ideal client inside and out is the foundation of effective marketing. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the business building insights we have to share. Lastly, the EmpowerHer program. It's more than just learning tactics. It's about transforming your mindset, mastering your marketing, and stepping fully into your role as a visionary CEO. If you're ready to take that business to the next level, book a discovery call to see if the program is a right fit for you. You know where to find that link. It's in the show notes below. All right, let's dive into the questions you guys had about, again, this is about ideal clients and buyer personas and everything around that. So the first question I had was, my services could help so many people. How do I narrow down my ideal client? When it comes to niching down is all about clarity. It's not about limiting your reach. So I don't want you to think that, okay, if I niche down, that means I can't even serve other people. It's not about that. The benefits of niching down is it gives you clarity, which gives you the opportunity to create more focused marketing. And it also gives you the ability to charge premium prices because you're going to be known as an expert in that specific niche. And so there's two ways to niche down. You can niche down your clients or you can niche down your services. And so prime example is myself. When I started my business, when I started Channer Consulting, a little over 4 years ago, I was focusing on social media management. And that was a great entry point for me. But I realized pretty quickly it was not my wheelhouse. It was not my passion. And it helped me understand myself better as well as how I'm presenting my services to my clients. And so I discovered that I was much better at coaching and consulting rather than executing. And I realized that the clients, while they were coming to me to say, I need help with social media, what they really needed help with was the strategy behind the social media, because the social media that they were doing was more just entertainment and not getting results. And so my goal and my desire and my niche is to focus on strategy that helps them understand how to make better content. And so that's how I've niched down. And the other way I've niched down too for my business is, in the beginning, I was just helping everybody, small business and nonprofits. That was my quote unquote niche. If you know anything like small business, nonprofits, majority of the businesses in America fall in that category. So I didn't niche down at all when you think about it. Instead, now I'm focusing specifically on female entrepreneurs who provide a service-based business and are around the 3 to 5 year mark of their business development. They've had enough years in business to know, yes, I can and have been making money from this product or service I'm doing. And I enjoy it enough that this is not just a hobby. I'm taking this seriously. I want to become the CEO of my business. So those are my two niches, focusing on strategy, focusing on female entrepreneurs, service-based business within a 3 to 5 year mark of starting their business. That to me has helped me be way more confident in my services, enjoy the way I help my clients so much more. And it's helped me make focused content that aligns with where they are in their business journey. So that's just one example of how niching down can help. What has happened from doing this, so I also, Channer Consulting, my business, I have more than just the EmpowerHer program. I do help clients with website development as well as business plan development. Because I'm showing up on my social media and in the podcast very authentically and comfortably, because of the way I talk, I'm talking to my ideal client. It attracts people who aren't even my ideal client, because it's good to hear somebody who just, they feel comfortable, confident in what they're doing. And so it is still attracting other people. And when they find out either I'm not a female or I don't need that program, I've had more years of experience, I just need an updated business plan, I can help them with that. So I didn't narrow down in terms of who is attracted to me. I just narrow down of who I'm trying to attract, if that makes a difference, or if you understand that difference there. All right, so the second question we had was, how do I know if my ideal client definition is too specific? So going in the other direction. It's an iterative process when it comes to your ideal client. So you want to start with a hypothesis and then test and refine it. What you want to do is, if you feel leaning towards one particular niche, go ahead and make some content for that audience and start connecting with that audience. When you go networking, talk to people that fit that demographic that you want to test out and see if that works with you. See how it feels when you're talking. See how it feels when they're responding and they're reacting to what you're sharing. Does it resonate with them? Does it look like they're appealed by it? Do you get clients using this model? And again, when you're serving the clients, how do you like that relationship with them? How are you engaging with them? Is that how you feel and you want to wake up and work every day? Or is there something missing still? Or something just still feels off? You want to refine and iterate this process. The good thing about becoming a CEO of your own business is it's your business. You get to make those decisions and grow as your business grows. And you can change your ideal client after you've confirmed yes or no, this is the right one or not. All right, so the next question I have is, where do I even find information to build my buyer persona? There are a few ways that you can get this information. If you already have some clients, wonderful. Start asking them, or start, just kind of testing them out and seeing. So if your interaction with your ideal clients, if you've got some under your belt, but there's some psychographic information that you're not sure of, or maybe there's some of the demographic, maybe you don't know because it's never come up in your conversations if they're married or not. Sit down and just be honest. Tell them what you're doing and say, hey, I've really enjoyed working with you. I enjoyed how the encounter went. I enjoyed how you responded to my services. I enjoy the fact that you're applying what I'm teaching you to your, whatever it is that you're doing. Sit down and tell them and say, I would love to get more clients just like you. I have a few questions to ask, if you don't mind. And most people, especially if you have a service-based business and you've built a relationship with this person, they will be, they would enjoy the time to be able to give you the help. If they enjoyed your services, they're probably going to want to support your business and help you become more successful. And so it will be I think it's going to work well to just sit down, have lunch, maybe have 2 or 3 of them come, or just do one-on-one so it's more intimate. But go ahead and bring those questions, all the questions that you want to know about this, your ideal client and where their mindset is. Knowing that they selected you to work with for your service is amazing, but knowing why they did. What is it that you said or did? What is it that you promised and delivered on? Or, what about your personality? What was it that attracted them to you? And also you want to know what brought them to the awareness that they even had a problem that they needed to solve. All these things are going to help you create better marketing in the long run. The fourth question I had come up is, isn't a buyer persona just for big businesses? I'm just a solopreneur. Shouldn't I want all the opportunities I can get? This is just a myth. Honestly, solopreneurs especially benefit from targeted marketing to maximize their time and their resources. As a solopreneur, you should know that you are wearing so many hats. You have so much to do. So the more that you can refine and focus your efforts and not spend needless money targeting a bunch of people for very little results. If you only have a budget of $500 to do an ad for the next 3 months, you want to make sure that that ad is reaching the most accurate people out there and not just going to a bunch of people and hoping that, a few people will trickle in. So if you're a solopreneur, it's even more vital that you do create a buyer persona, understand who you're targeting, and start creating focused marketing towards them. And then the last question is, once I have a buyer persona, how do I actually use it? This, again, is going to help you inform your content topics. It's going to help you write more accurate social media captions, your languaging, your placement, where you show up, where you network, it's going to just give you such clarity and focus. That's how you're going to use it. You're going to apply it to it's going to help you decide, okay, you have 6 different networking organizations in your area. Which one is the ideal one? If you only have the budget to join 2, you want to make sure that you're joining the 2 that's going to make the most impact and connect you with the people who fit your target the most. Those are just a few examples of how it's going to help you just narrow down, save resources, and save time. All right. Thank you guys for the fantastic questions. This was really helpful to know where you're thinking and where you need help. Remember, your buyer persona is a living document. Refine it as you gather more insights. As you grow, your services grow, your buyer persona may grow and develop as well. And if you're eager to start using this knowledge yourself, I have linked in the show notes a digital version of a buyer persona. This is provided by HubSpot. This is not sponsored by them at all, but I absolutely love HubSpot and the tools and resources and knowledge and wisdom and the library of free information that they provide. And one of them is an online buyer persona, just what you could use to just plug and play who your ideal client is, and then you'll be left with a link that you can save, or you can download the PDF to your buyer persona that you developed. But it's just a great way to kind of just take the time to answer a few questions, plot it in, and get a nice, clean, smooth little look of who your buyer persona is. So check that out. I hope you enjoy it. Next month, we're going to be digging even deeper into the power of understanding your client. We're going to talk about how to uncover their true problems, the ones that are keeping them up at night, and how to position your service as the ultimate solution to the problem that they're facing. We'll spend a whole month on this topic. I know you guys are going to learn so much about how to now talk to the target audience that you just developed. Until then, if you haven't already experienced your 30-minute free consultation service to discover if the EmpowerHer program is right for you, please do so. That link is also in the show notes. Guys, have a great week, and I will see you next month.